Good afternoon, students. Today we will see about an contrast bar. Already we have seen introduction and how it functions. So we will see what are the benefits, how the treatment has to be used, what are the general rules to be followed, and how it is the application of the contrast bars. So benefit, already we know that contrast bar is basically a combination of cryotherapy as well as moist heat. So initially we give a 7 to 8 minutes of cryotherapy or cold pack followed by 7 to 8 minutes of moist pack. This is combinedly called as known as contrast bars. So what are the benefits of it? Is what as already we know about the benefits of cryotherapy as well as benefits of hot therapy or moist therapy. The alternating method of hot and cold dilates and contract the blood vessels, which result in the bringing the supply of a fresh new blood to the area which being treated or which being injured. Because of that, there is an increase in the new blood cell that fight the infection or foreign particles which are damaging the body tissue, and the white blood cells which are increase in number and activity which help into remove the waste products and help in the getting the tissue which are toxins which has to be removed out. And already because of the fresh blood there is certain amount of healing process will be stimulated with the help of this hot therapy followed by the cold therapy, which helps more rapidly restore the normal conditions of the tissue. So already we know that what are the basic benefits of that. Individual physiological responses of cryotherapy as well as moist therapy are remain same what already we have covered. Now how to use this treatment or where you have to use, we can say basically the indications of contrast bath. So contrast bath can be given to the any area of all kind of musculoskeletal injuries, including all kind of sprain, all kind of strain, and all kind of bursitis, all kind of arthritic conditions, and all kind of post-traumatic or post-operative injuries. More common conditions can be generalized with given a bath or like an immersion method, or that is called as the contrast immersion, where we keep two bowls of hot and cold and we keep changing the legs or we changing the body part which is being affected. Suppose we are using for the feet and the wrist or hand, mostly we are using this contrast immersion method, that one bowl will have a cold water or this ice pack, and other will have a hot water or hot packs, and we are keep on changing the hands in between for every 3 to 4 minutes. Then set will run up to the 15 to 20 minutes. That is called as contrast bath. Only contrast bath can be given to the any area of the upper limbs as well as lower limb, spine, and over the only the visceral organ is not have a much effect. Even though if it is a superficial pain, then we can give, but deeper pain inside the visceral organ, it is no use. So this is how the contrast bath can be used over the all kind of orthopedic pain, even neurological pain, and all kind of mixed nature of pain can be treated with the help of contrast. That now we will see that how we have to give the contrast bath and which area is to be treated and how. So which area is going to be treated? It should be exposed one, and it should cover almost a complete large area. Suppose we are treating about ankle, so it can be covered up to the mid leg, and in case of forefoot. Okay, so the complete area can have a, because in case of the chronic injuries or even the acute injuries, all kind of muscles are passing in the long area, so it will have a cover the complete area. Now how it will be done? So initially start with the cold therapy. Okay, then you can go for at least 7 to 8 seconds of continuous cold therapy followed by the hot therapy or moist therapy. In case of an immersion method, you have to take two different utensils, and one there is should be a water should be there around 60 to 80 degree hot, 80 degree Celsius, and in case of a cold water it should be around 6 to 8 centigrade cold, and immersion should be done 3 minutes in each. Suppose we used to start from the cold therapy for 3 minutes, cold water for 3 minutes, then again for hot water for 3 minutes, and like that has to be repeat up to 20 to 30 minutes, depends on the patient's perception or patient bearing capacity of heat and cold sensitivity. And unless if during the immersion method, if the temperature is getting varied in the cold water, then you have to increase the ice cube to maintain the temperature. In case of an hot water, if it is, then you have to pair the extra hot water to maintain the temperature. And after the completion of treatment, we have to inspect for the particular skin. In case of there should not be any kind of damage or any kind of redness or bluish or greenish kind of uh, changes over the skin, and clear the part, and we can